I'm assuming you have a big problem with that.
It's a joke. I don't think anybody, even Tom Brady's biggest fans, even his staunchest defenders, doesn't think Tom Brady's played the sixth best quarterback this season. Tom Brady has 8 passing touchdowns this season. That's 16th in the NFL. He has the 3rd most passing attempts. So he's thrown the ball the 3rd most times, but he has the 16th most passing attempt. 5 of the 8 touchdowns came when Tom Brady did not have the lead. 2 touchdowns, only 2 touchdowns have come when Tom Brady's had the lead. 1 touchdown came when he's tied. So he's 3rd most passes, 16th in touchdown passes. He's 25th in yards per attempt. He's 26th in 3rd down conversion rate. Tied for 27th in touchdown percentage in the red zone. And somehow Tom Brady is playing the 6th best quarterback in NFL. Nah, that doesn't jive with me. Like I said, they do a great job of hiding with this and, air distance and turnover-worthy plays. I guess because Tom doesn't have any turnover-worthy plays. I'm more concerned about turnovers than turnover-worthy plays because one of them goes as a turnover. The other, this stat that these analytics and nerds and geeks, turnover-worthy plays. Is it a touchdown or was it a touchdown-worthy play? Now, which one counts for 6 and which one counts for nothing? There's no way. I don't know the metric in which they used to get Tom Brady is graded the 6th best quarterback in the NFL. I just don't know how.
All right, I'll give you some metrics. Right here, right now, Tom Brady's offensive line in pass block win rate is ranked dead last in the National Football League. Right here, right now, Tom Brady's running game is ranked dead last in pro football. Right here, right now, Tom Brady obviously doesn't have a Gronk. He doesn't have an AB. He doesn't have a Gio Bernard. He doesn't even have a Cole Beasley. He has little to no speed at receiver, except for a little Scotty Miller who can only run go routes. All of a sudden, you're reduced to Chris Godwin and his completely reconstructed ACL running your mid-range routes, and Mike Evans doubled every single time because it's basically Mike Evans or bust. Mike Evans can't run by anybody, but it's hard when 2 people are draped on him to get the ball even to him. So that's all you're working with anymore at receiver. You added Russell Gage in the slot. He's not available tonight. So help me out. The degree of difficulty is so severe for Brady this year that you're underestimating how well he's playing with the QBR of 53, which is slightly above average,
wow,
with little to no help.
Think about what you just said. Tom Brady is slightly above average. Now, if you wanted to say that about Geno Smith, who's playing unbelievable, if you wanted to say that about someone else, but here's the thing, Skip. You're comparing Tom Brady to others. I thought you compared Tom Brady to a younger version of himself. That's what they did. You look at Michael Jordan when he was with the Wizards, he was playing good, but he wasn't Michael Jordan. Tom Brady might be playing good if you compare him to everybody, to other guys, but that's not what you get compared to. You get compared to a younger version of yourself. So what am I supposed to do? A guy got 8 touchdowns. That's 16th. Tom Brady has thrown the 3rd most passes, but somehow he has the 16th most touchdown passes, and that's good.
Yet he doesn't even have Cameron Brate, who used to be the 2nd tight end, who became the 1st tight end, and now he's gone maybe for good this
What about
year.
my homeboy? Do you got Tyreek? Everybody think he was done. Patrick Mahomes was done. All I know is he's leading the league in passing. He's leading the league in touchdown passes. He's leading the league in QBR. And ain't nobody said anything. Oh my goodness. Oh, he turns the ball over entirely too much. The man got 21 touchdowns.
He simply has the greatest receiving tight end I have ever watched in Kelsey. Greatest ever. I've never seen anybody run routes and get loose like Kelsey.
And Tampa has the greatest quarterback, what Skip Bayless has told me, to ever play the game. Well, I need more than 8 touchdowns in 7 games.
Okay. We just saw Matt Ryan hit the quarterback wall at age 37. And in fact, Mike Florio, I believe, reached back for the great John Madden line that his passes now look like the last shot out of a Roman candle. That's not happening to Brady. The arm strength looks like 25-year-old Tom Brady.
Let's just say for the sake of argument, all of a sudden his arm is Josh Allen's. They're not winning the game. Look at the touchdown passes. Look at the yards per attempt. So why is it at an all-time low, the yards per attempt?
Because nobody can separate. And he is getting rid of the ball sooner than later because that's what you're going to do at age 45.
You know what I noticed? You complain about everybody else getting older. You haven't mentioned yet that Tom Brady's getting older. You talk about Chris Godwin can't run anymore. You say Mike Evans is not this anymore. What about Tom? What isn't Tom Brady anymore?
Okay, is he washed?
Is Mike Evans washed?
No.
Is Chris Godwin washed?
Looking a little that direction. Not the same. Not remotely the same. Does Chris Godwin look like a Pro Bowl player to you anymore?
Does Tom Brady look like a Pro Bowl quarterback to you? Not to me.
Has he lost arm strength? You starting in 2016 on this show, you were saying, I'm seeing a decline in arm talent or whatever that is.
And what did he do? He went to Tampa and got with more talent because he needed more talent. No longer could Tom Brady, because Tom Brady was known for doing more with less. Now all of a sudden he needed to do more with more. People won't say that. Tell the truth. There's a reason why he went to Tampa. That was a talented team from the receiver position and tight end that he had been around. Yeah, Randy Moss was more talented than anybody he had. But when you look at Evans and Godwin, who had just come off Pro Bowl season, and Pro Football Focus had graded Chris Godwin the #1 receiver that year. Did he not? Okay, now you look at the offensive line, solid offensive line. Even Devin White said, the only thing that was holding us back with James was turning the ball over. We had a good defense. They did. But you make it seem like they were trash. You make it seem like all of a sudden Devin White, the reason why Devin White was good is because Tom Brady got there. The reason why Levante David was good was because Tom Brady got there. No, they was good before he got there.
I need you to just say it.
Say what?
Tom Brady is hitting the wall or he is slipping over the cliff. Which one is it? One of those.
How about this? Tom Brady isn't playing with. Skip, it's okay to say, see what you try to do.
Okay, are you just saying he's in a slump?
I don't know what it's called. All I see what you do to keep from saying Tom Brady is currently playing bad, you want to take it big picture. Oh, he's washed or he's this. No, let's talk about the 7-game sample size. That's a big enough sample size.
Okay, well,
say that.
A respected website says that he's graded out, and that they look at every single play. He's graded out as the 6th best quarterback in the National Football League. That's not garbage. That's not trash.
Well,
that's not wash.
all I know,
that's not hitting wall or falling off cliff.
All I know is that when they go into the Hall of Fame room, they don't use QBR. They use passer rating. And where's Tom Brady's passer rating? It ain't Mahomes.
Wait, are you suggesting he's not going to make it into the Hall of Fame?
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying they don't use Pro Football Focus. Pro Football, Skip, nobody thinks Tom Brady, Skip. See, what people got to understand, you don't take away with Tom. Tom can be playing bad. It doesn't diminish anything that he's done. Let's look at the 7 games. Tom Brady is not playing good. It's okay to say that.
So against Mahomes, he threw for 369 and 3 touchdowns and had the ball for 21 total minutes.
Why?
To Mahomes, 39 minutes.
Let me ask you a question. Why?
39 minutes to 21 minutes.
Won't you
369?
Skip.
That's bad?
Only 40 of the.
No interceptions? That's bad?
Only 4 passes was thrown when the score was 0-0.
Well, if it had been reversed like it was that night, his first year in Tampa against New Orleans, when he threw no touchdowns and 3 picks, you'd have me.
Skip.
But this is 3 touchdowns and no picks against Kansas City.
How many 3-and-outs did Tom Brady have? Okay, they fumbled the ball on the kickoff, fumbled the ball. They got it back and they go down. Okay, they kicked the ball to Tom. Tom goes and gets 3. Mahomes goes and gets 7. Okay, now it's 14-3. Now tell the people what happened after that.
All right, I'll tell the people what happened at Carolina when you said he was trash.
He was.
And obviously they lost 21-3 because the defense just collapsed and got the ball run down its throat.
So what about the 3 points? What am I supposed to do with 3 points?
Okay, what am I supposed to do? I'm gonna show you real quick 4 throws that Brady made. And I want you to tell me trash, okay? I need to see arm decline. I need to see hitting wall or falling off cliff. If we said the first throw obviously went to his best receiver who had a rough day because he dropped it. If we could see the first throw to Mike Evans. Does this look washed to you? This looks like vintage Brady because it hits him right in the hands. Was it an effortless throw? Yeah, it looked pretty effortless to me. There it is again. It just hit him right in the hands, right on time, right on strike. Okay, so that's pretty good. Then I think the next one's to Russell Gage. And this is going to be for 20 yards. This is to Mike Evans. But we got one to Russell Gage for 20 yards. Here's Gage. Okay, that got mustard on it. I got to tell you, That's an out route with some mustard on it to his new slot receiver. It's coming up to Mike Evans here. This one's going to be another one to Mike Evans for 20 more yards. Man, he jammed it in a tight window with some juice on it. Here it is again to Mike Evans. I got to tell you, that's a rope. And then I got one more for you to the kid you like, Kate Otten. It's a rope. It's a tight window throw. Big gain. That went for 35 yards. Here, watch this. Okay, he stood strong in the pocket and just nails him right in stride. I mean, that looks like 25-year-old Tom.
Skip, you do realize Matt Ryan has the 5th most passing yards. I guarantee you, I can go find 5 throws that he made, and you say, don't look at anything wrong. But what about those skip passes? You remember they was in the red zone, and he throws 6 skip passes in a row? Why didn't you show those?
Okay, I told you. We went over them carefully on Monday. He looks, and if it's not there, he just throws it in the ground because he's not going to take a sack in the red zone because it's a cardinal sin.
It doesn't look like he's going to get the ball in the end zone in the red zone either.
All right, did you see the interior breakdown? He had people in his face immediately, and at 45, he's not going to stand in there and get hit in the mouth.
But here's the thing, what I don't understand. When Patrick Mahomes was running for 500 yards all over the field in the Super Bowl, not one time you said it was all